Hey guys, today's lesson is going to be how do I take a 3 by 4 system and then change it into a 2 by 3 system. Okay, so if you notice, the equations are a little bigger, right? So our goal today is to make them a lot smaller. Okay, so we're not going to fully solve this problem, we're going to do that tomorrow, but we're going to make two equations today. So, because since we have three, so now we're gonna make them a little smaller. Okay, so I have three equations. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna label them 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna label them 1, 2, and 3. All right. Those numbers doesn't really mean anything. We just want to use those to make sure where. Oh, sorry, I'm looking for my marker. We just want to organize our equations, all right? So if I look at our equations 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to scan through the variables, and I'm going to look for my good twin and bad twin. Remember how we talked about that a long time ago? Our good twin and bad twin it has to be the same variable or the same letter, and one of them has to be positive and one of them has to be negative. And if you guys can just see, I have a positive 1z and a negative 1z. All right, so if you want, you can even put the ones there. So if you want, you can put the ones there so you can see it. So those are my twins. So 1 and 2 is my equation that I'm going to use. All right, so I'm going to rewrite equation 1 and 2 right on top of each other. X minus 2y plus 1z equals 0. 2x plus 3y minus 1z equals 16. Okay, I'm going to put my addition line, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because I can cancel out the good twin and bad twin right here. Okay, just going to add the rest. All right, let's put in some ones here. So what's 1x plus 2x? That's going to give me 3x. Negative 2y plus 3y, that gives me positive 1y. Okay, 0 plus 16, that just gives me 16. Okay, so here's my first star equation. Okay, so I'm going to save that for later. All right, so we found one of our equations. Okay, so I'm going to write my answer right here. So my little board, I'll write my answer. So my first star equation is 3x plus 1y equals 16. Now I gotta find the second equation, okay? So to find the second equation, last time we used 1 and 2. So there's one that we did not use. The one that we did not use was equation 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to use equation 3 this time. Okay, so you're gonna have to write equation 3. So here's another one. So I'll write it in this board. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna write equation 3. 3x minus y minus 3z equals 23. Okay. This was my equation 3. Okay, that was my equation 3. Now I gotta pick either equation 1 and 2 to put on to put next to it. All right. Let's use equation 1 just because it's just 1. So I'm gonna rewrite equation 1. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's the top or bottom, but so I'm just gonna put x minus 2y plus 1z equals 0. Okay, that was equation 1. Okay, now I used all my equations, equation 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if some of you guys may have chosen 2 and 3, which you can get the same, you can get a different answer, but eventually you'll get the same answer at the end. All right, so I'm going to choose 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So I just rewrote 1 and 3. Okay, now the problem here is you don't have good twin, bad twin. So you're going to have to make it. Okay, but before we do that, let's just put in these 1s. So squeeze in these 1s. Alright, now, since we don't have good twin, bad twin, we're going to have to make a good twin, bad twin. Okay, now, from the previous example, previous equation, we got rid of which twins? X, Y, or Z? Yeah, yep, we got rid of the Z twins, alright? So we can't look at the other numbers but the Z numbers, alright? The Z numbers are 1 and -3, okay? 1 and -3. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put the -3 on top and the +1 on the bottom. I'm going to crisscross the numbers. So I'm going to put -3 on top and +1 on the bottom. Now, after you crisscross, so I crisscross the 1 I put here and I put the -3 on top, I gotta change the signs of one of the numbers, okay? So I gotta either make this a positive or make this a negative. Only one of them, all right? So I'm gonna change the top one into a +3. And when you do that, you're gonna have to multiply across. Okay, so let's do that. I get 3x minus 6y plus 3z equals 0. And then I'm going to do the bottom part. I'm going to get 3x minus 1y minus 3z equals 23. That was easy because 1 times everything is itself. My big addition line. Okay, here's my good twin and bad twin now, and I'm just going to cancel them out. And then I'm going to add them up. What's 3x plus 3x? It's 6x. Okay, what's -6y minus 1y? -7y. And then 0 plus 23 is 23. So here's my second star equation. And then I'm gonna get my other equation that I saved. Remember this one? Right? Remember this one? And I'm just gonna put it right underneath it. 3x plus 1y equals 16. And then you have both your star equations. And tomorrow we're gonna finish how to solve this from the beginning, okay? So today's goal, I just want you guys to get from a 3x4 to a 2 by 3. Okay, so if you notice, I have these two equations. So your goal today is just to find these two equations. All right, so if you guys have any problems, you can chat with me during office hours from 11 to 12 tomorrow. All right, bye guys.